there YouTube. I'm going to be showing you sort of my philosophy on drums in electronic music and how I go about setting it up in my songs. So first I'll show you sort of what the whole layout is going on here. So right here I have all my instruments, everything playing notes. They go all the way down here, even stuff down here and down here. And here I have sort of my builds, my tonal builds that I've been working on recently, which sound like this. So that's where I have those. And then I also have sort of my noise sweeps. I have a couple down here. I think these are pitch builds, but I'm not sure. And then I have noise sweeps here and here as well. You can hear those real quick. Wrong track. One sec. The one I'm looking for is right here. Alright, so yeah, there's my noise sweeps. And then, so those are all my instruments. And over here I have all of my drums, all different samples. And here I put like vocals above the drums. And then above that, if I use any software drums, I put those at the very top. Alright, so let me show you what I have going on here. The last time I tried to make this video ended up being 25 minutes long. So it will be in two parts, and I have my timer right here going. So first let me show you what the different samples I'm using and what they sound like. I'm using 3 different kicks, 2 claps and a snare, an open hi-hat, a closed hi-hat, and a crash. So let's hear the different kicks. That's the first one. Here's the second. And here's the third. This is all 3 of them together. Then I have my clap, and I have a duplicated clap, just a little bit quieter so I can get the volume up without compressing it. I didn't want to put any work into it, so I just duplicated it, made a second one that was quieter. Here's my snare. Here's my open hi-hat. Here's my closed hi-hat. Here's my crash. Alright, so that's what I'm working with, and I have a couple other things that I'll show you towards the end of the video. But what I'm going to talk about in this video is keeping the drums simple. It's sort of my philosophy with electronic music. Helps focus on the bass, helps focus on the instruments and the samples. My drums are pretty simple here. It's just sort of like a 2-step beat, but the kick is off by a quarter note. You can hear what that sounds like. So you sort of get the idea. Instead of being just 1, 2, 3, 4, it's 1, 2. So it's just sort of off a little bit. Instead of being here, it's right there. It's off by a quarter note. So that's what that sounds like. And yeah, so I keep the drums very simple, and something that I do is I keep the hi-hats in just one ear, and the open one and the closed one in opposite ears, so you can hear what they sound like together. With their metronome, you realize they're on the upbeat. What this does is it does a couple of things. It adds a little bit of space to the song, to the drums, and it adds just adds a little element of the music that makes your head go back up when it comes down. Just gives a little bounce to the song. Something that's very important. So that's what I have with the hi-hats, and I do that with automation. Something that I do, I'm influenced a lot by metal, so I do some stuff with the kicks, make it sound like a double bass pedal a little bit, so we can hear what that sounds like. logic will work. And then at the end here I get kind of crazy with the kick. You can hear what that sounds like. So it just adds another element to the song, gives it a lot more variety than just the same kick over and over again, which can be cool and can be effective, but it's not the kind of sound I'm going for. So with the crash, I just do it every 4 bars, or yeah, every 4 or 8, can't really tell. That's what I do with that. And then if you're listening and you're hearing something else in the song, that it's not just these drums and it's not the bass, it's something called the almond break. And I'll show you what that sounds like right now. Alright, so that's the almond break. In the next video I'll go into explaining a little bit about it. But what I have is I have a sampler instrument with the parts of the sample. I only have one of the kicks and the snare, and then the secondary like little jittery thing. And then this is just to add a little bit of speed to the song. When I said keep it simple, I said just the fundamental parts of it, like kick, snare, and hi-hat. But you can have other elements that make it more sort of like glitchy and techno-y, which is what I have here. Parts of the almond break. And we can hear what that sounds like real quick. It's pretty simple, but just adds a little bit of background sort of rhythmic intricacy to the song. You can hear what that sounds like. It's a little bit hard to hear, which I did on purpose, but it just adds another element to the song. Makes it a little bit more rhythmically interesting, I think. And there's other parts in the song where I emphasize almond break more, but I just chose to keep a little bit quieter in the section. So a lot of people, probably you've heard on other videos, say that you want to have your drums sort of glitchy and sort of a little bit of odd rhythms sometimes, which can be effective in lots of types of music, lots of types of electronic music. But for what I'm going for, keeping it simple is very important. If I had sort of like shakers going off everywhere and like congas in the background, it's not really what you want. And if you listen to a lot of dubstep producers that have sort of very fundamental, very simple songs that are very good, you'll hear that it's kick, snare, clap, and a hi-hat, and sometimes crash, sometimes other little elements that they throw in with like sort of they hold themselves back when they throw those other elements in. I'm sort of running out of time now. I have about 1.5 minutes left. But so that's what I'm doing with the drums in this track. And if you have any questions about anything in this whole song, the bass, the sample that I'm using right here, you can let me know, and I'll make a video. I actually made the sample myself, and then I sort of glitched it out right there a little bit. You have any questions about where I got the samples, I can show you where I got the almond break or how to get it. If you want me to like make a video showing the rest of the song, I can. I have a lot of other stuff going on in this track that I can show you. So let me know, leave a comment, send me a message. I'd be happy to make you a video just for you. But what I'm planning to do for my next video is a tutorial on side chaining, which is a technique used in tons of different type of music, and it's a very effective way to bring a lot of power, bring a lot of like bounce to your songs. I'll show you what that sounds like real quick. The sidechain happens right here. So that's the sound I have going on. That's probably gonna be my next video. So I'm pretty much out of time. If you have any questions, of course, let me know. Make sure you thumbs up, comment, and subscribe, and let me know what you think of my work. Thanks.